What's going on, everyone and moto friends? Thank you for tuning in to another video of Black Bessy Media. In this video, we're going to be removing the rear tail cowl or rear tail fairing off of my 07 GSXR 600. The steps that I'm going to be showing you in this video, you can follow on any 06, 07 GSXR 600, GSXR 650 to remove the rear tail fairing. I'm going to be using my 360 cam and my Hero 7 to try to show you guys the best angles and show you everything that I'm doing step by step to the best of my abilities. Other than that, let's get to it, guys. Alright, so while I get my other GoPro set up for the time lapse, I'm just going to go over a couple of things that we're going to be removing here to get this rear tail section off. The rear tail section consists of this panel all the way back here. You can actually take off this whole section here just by removing a couple bolts on the top side and the underside, and then once you get the whole tail section off, you can then disconnect your lights and you can remove these two pieces on the sides from the gloss black here. So we got a couple of bolts on the top here. Looks like we got a couple of push pins. I'm going to show you guys how to get those out. And then I actually had lost my license plate already, so my 4 bolts that would be in here holding the license plate that actually hold this tail cowl in a little better are missing. And then you can see we got some push pins here, here. I'm going to go ahead, get my license plate out of the way, and then get the GoPro set up for the time lapse and show you guys which bolts and push pins to remove here. Alright, I got the time lapse fired up. So what I used was just this small little pick here and a body puller. And I went ahead, took the pick, see that push pin there? Right in the center of it, you're just going to push it in, boop, and it releases it. You can see that it pushed in that pin. We'll do another one right here. Try to get you guys a good angle. Just like that. Let's come around to the top. We got this one right here. They pop in just like that. Once you get those popped in and released, oh, sorry, 4. I did say there was 4, there was only 3 on the other side of mine because it was cracked. Boom. Don't have to put a lot of pressure. Pop right out. And you're gonna come around your body puller. Real nice and easy. Just kind of pull them out. Come around the body puller real nice and easy. Just pull it out. Alright, so I'm having a little bit of a difficulty getting that side off at the light here, which I did not have on this side. I believe that this clip here is holding in a little bit better on the other side than it was on this side. So I went ahead and removed 2 10mm bolts from the panel here and there. And that's going to allow me to slide this whole rear tail cowl off. I'm going to try to show you guys that here. Let's set down these bolts. So you can very carefully just kind of take it, pivot it over to one side, and you can see here the connection on this side actually is daisy chained for the brake light and the turn signal over there. So I'm just going to go ahead, undo that connection, and the whole rear tail cowl will come off. Alright, so as you can see, we now have the rear tail cowl off. I did it in 2 pieces. Took off the left side with the key holder first. I took that side off first to kind of give myself an example of what I was going to show you guys. And because this side is actually broken, I'm missing the eyelet here off of this cowl piece, and the eyelet on the actual cowl here is broken. It's on my workbench over there. I already went ahead and ordered new panels. Not too worried about this center one here. As long as I can get these outside ones to secure pretty good, this center one has enough mounts everywhere else to hold it in good. The reason I'm taking these off, like I said before, I am going to be wrapping these panels. You will see that in another video, so please stay tuned. And go ahead, fill this up on the workbench, show you on the 360 cam how to get this headlight out and remove for the other side. See you guys in just a moment. Oh man, she's looking a little bare with no tail section on. Looks really goofy, honestly. Wow, this is the first time I've ever messed with the panels, or at least the rear tail section on this bike. Taking off the side panels in the tank, obviously, to service the bike, oil, air filter, spark plugs, etc., etc. But as I was looking at this, know how I said I was missing the tab? The tab's there, guys. It's just broken off. Let's get this on the rag here. I'm just scratching it up. The tab's actually just broken off. So I'm gonna unscrew that from there. It looks like it goes right here. Nope, I'm sorry. It looks like it goes right here. You can see on the other side. Pull this into the light. You can see on the other side there that little eye, or that tab, secures more of the panel there, so it's not so loose. And I gotta undo that bolt there, I noticed, to get the headlight out, or the tail light out. Same for on this side. Remove that bolt, screw, get the taillight out. Probably going to change the bulbs in those while I have them out. Go ahead, pop these two pins out so I can get this little plastic piece out and get a better look at the taillight. But other than that, my moto friends, it's pretty simple to remove the tail section of 06, 07 Gixxer 600, Gixxer 750. Just a couple of push pins, 10mm bolts, undo a couple connections, and it slid right off. Now, I still have the belly pan or tray, under tray here secured there. I'm going to go ahead, give it a look over, probably time lapse that, removing that. Be back. Alright, so I said I was going to look it over and then time lapse removing this for you guys because I thought there was going to be a couple bolts or something on the top side here. But after looking it over, yeah, it just slides right off. That's filthy. And I got some rubber stuck to the bottom of it. No comment. But you can see these tabs, these 4 tabs here just slid in these 4 grooves. Actually pretty simple here. I'll go ahead, install it back for you guys real quick. Boom, that's installed. That's in there. It's loose because the other panels hold it. And that's the uninstall of that. This piece should be pretty fun to wrap. Again, the wrapping will be in another video. You guys will see it. I'm not going to spoil the idea yet. You'll just have to tune into the next video. Other than that, it's pretty easy to remove that bottom cowl there. Now, the rear tail section of the Gixxer is completely naked. Bessy, what are you doing, girl? I got some wires snipped here. Again, like I said, guys, I've never had this off. So I don't know what those go to. I'm going to have to take a look at that. And I'm going to be taking a look at this. This is the exhaust butterfly servo valve doohickey thingamabob. I can remove this, but it will throw code. So I'm actually going to talk to the tune shop I'm going to be bringing my bike to get it tuned and see what the guy recommends for that. I know on the forums you can just pull the cables from it and leave the module and it won't throw the code, and just pull the butterfly from down here. I'm not going to mess with all that. I want to do it correctly. I don't want to have a code thrown on my dash all the time. And honestly, it does not seem to hinder the performance that much. Other than that, quick blurb, I figured out what these wires were snipped from. It's the license plate light wire. I do not have the stock tail, whatever they call that big goofy duck tail thing that hangs off from the dealerships and everything. Everyone immediately removes them. Gets fender eliminators. There we go. So yeah, this is the wires for the license plate light. I guess I could use these outputs for another light source somewhere else. Still got the connection there. I'll enter the wire, so that's neat. I could definitely, I'm gonna go online, look and see what the output is for that. Maybe I can tie in some LED lights, something stupid to that. But I figured it out. And that about wraps it up for the removal of the rear tail section of the 0607 Gixxer 600, Gixxer 750 models. Pretty simple, two 10mm bolts, about 6 push pins, 2 connections, came right off. Real simple. I'm going to try to do the best editing that I can. I know my filming wasn't the best. If I had another set of hands, which I'm probably going to ask for some help next time, hey, buddies, hit me up. But probably ask for another set of hands so we can get a little bit better angles while I'm showing you just what I'm working on. Some projects, some fun, guys. Other than that, thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, support the page. Ride safe. See you next episode.